Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Crazy Carping. You join me again today, back down at Walthamstow reservoirs. I fished here last weekend, fishing here again. Time wise, right now it's coming up to 10:30, so it's pretty much, time's gone by quite quickly. A bit of nuisance has been happening really. Forgot the bait at home, didn't I? So someone had to go and get it for me, bring it back. There was a bit of a kerfuffle this morning. I'm using pops right now, but I want to change back over to bottom baits. I air dried them and everything else, so once again I'm on the BM. Same baits as I was using last time: red squid, tangerine, HPC and the crab and cray. So a good mixture of bait there. I've got the spud mix again, fishing a new swim today. Give you a little turn around, show you guys. Yeah, this is one of the far bank swims, the one where you walk straight through, across the bridge and straight down, just to your left from number 2. Yeah, I mean, it's looking quite good. A few of the boys have already had fish out, so that's definitely a positive sign. Guy behind me has had a little common on number 1, which is quite a nice little fish, about 8 or 9 pound. It wasn't massive, but it put up a good scrap. But yeah, things are hopefully going to work out. We came down in this morning. We're a bit late for the draw, so we kind of walked straight in down the bank. We thought we'd walk around to the other side because there weren't really many swims we really wanted down here. Our swim that we really wanted was taken, so we walked all the way down, and unfortunately there was a gate there saying no fishing, and it was closed off to access, so you couldn't walk all the way around, which is a bit of a bugger. So we had to walk all the way back. We decided to pitch up here for the night. So I'm going to get the rods in again soon. I'll run through the rigs for you guys. It's pretty basic this time, simply inline rigs. I'm chopping and changing. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Chod rig again, obviously, because I'm a big fan of the chod rig on this lake especially. So we'll see how things go. Alright. Okay, so this is the rig I'm using for the right hand rod today. As you can see, the simple blowback rig I always use, Fox long shank hooks, a bit of silicone at the top, shrink tubing, bit of silicone at the bottom for the just to hold the hair in place for the blowback effect. Dumbbell crab and red squid and tangerine, sorry, boilie, a bit of plastic popcorn there. Going through to an inline lead. Well, I've got the middle rod on it on a shorter rig, and the right hand rod this time on a longer rig. So we've got two differentiations here. I'm going to see how the fish are going to react to both of these. Today also I'm using the Carp craze solid bags, 50 solid bag, which is perfect. You know, you've got plenty there, so they're nice and big. I'm going to use some of the FT pellet. I'm using that crumb mix again as well, which I showed you guys last time. Show you that one more time. There you go, nice bit of crumb in there, bit of hemp as well. And yeah, so we're just going to crush a few boys again. I'll show you guys how to tie that bag up. And yeah, we're going to get him out there, put a bit of spot over the middle rod and the right hand rod. So let's see how things go then. Alright. And there you have it. Simple, solid bag, nice and compressed. As you probably saw in the video, I kept tapping it, and what that does, it takes out any of the trapped air in the pockets. Then you flatten down the corners, the little tag ears, just on the edges, make it nice and aerodynamic to cast. So yeah, let's get this one out there and run you through the other rod then. Alright. So since I was quite tight for bait when I first got here, I simply put on a pop-up. One of these tangerine and butyric acid pop-ups by BM. It's probably very, very bright right now on the camera picking up it. So one of these lovely fluoro pop-ups tipped off with a bit of sinking corn, so it's nice and critically balanced. It sits just like that in the water. It's a nice and perfect presentation for the fish. So this is what I mean by the inline lead. Pretty much exactly the same, only you've got a difference in the lead, obviously. That's between the two rods. The rig this time, of course, as well, is slightly shorter. So we're going to see what we can do. See if one of these fish will pick up the bait. I think a couple have already come out. So I'm going to go for the same approach with the solid bags by Carp again. So I'll run you through that one more time again, and yeah, we'll get some back out there as well. Okay, so I finally got the two rods casted out. It's quite a northerly winter day. It's very, very powerful, up to 25 miles an hour apparently. So I've got them pretty much straight out in front of me, out there and there. We'll do a bit of spotting after I had some breakfast. I only got a little bit of stomachs today, only a few kilos, so I'll run through that with you guys. But yeah, very simple right now. Just going to get this breakfast done and then get the spot mix out. Alright. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys the spot mix that I got for today. As I said, not a lot of stuff, so don't expect a whole bucket full. There you go. Exactly the same spot mix as last time. Pigeon conditioner, FT pellet in there, crab and cray dumbbells, red squid and tangerine dumbbells, all sorts of stuff in there, sweet corn as well. I think the fishing here definitely do like the sweet corn. I had a good session last time. I had those two bream, which I was quite happy with. Hopefully this time I'll be able to get a carp. I think they are feeding, so I'm going to get this little bit out there now, and then I'll update you guys later on then. Okay. Alright guys, so a few hours have gone by now. Don't entirely sure what the time is really, but got all the spot out there now. Flicked out a few boilies with the cat pole and the throwing stick. So got a nice even bed of bait. Got a chod rig going to the left, which is off the baited spot. Just hoping to pick up a fish which might cruise by. And I got middle rod and the right hand rod pretty much on the baited areas. Just been filling the bait now and again, trickling it in. Just thought I'd tell you why I'm going for the inline lead system so much these days. I'm quite confident in the system itself. I've had so many fish off of it in the past. What it really is, it's the contact that you get off the lead. So as soon as that fish picks up the bait, it will get the prick instantly, and it will touch the lead, and then bang, the hook will be pulled into the bottom lip, and then that's it, you're away. A nice hook hold, a nice instant contact with the lead, so there's not a lot of disturbance as far as swivels go and stuff like that, because whenever you have something like a lead clip, when you have a swivel on your lead, it can cause a lot of movement, so the fish can feel free to just eject the bait as soon as it touches it. So yeah, I'm hoping to catch a fish today. We're doing the night, so I've got my dad over here as well, bit of social with him, but it should be good, and I'll update you guys later on then. Okay. Okay, right, well, just wanted to talk to you guys quickly about the Carp trio range once again. With the trio range, you do obviously get the two types of mesh. So you've got the wide mesh and the boilie mesh. Boilie mesh is perfect for little sticks, obviously, and boilies. Wide mesh, once again, you can fill it up as much as you want, make nice little bags up, perfect for nice little baits. But one of the major advantages with the Carp range is you can buy these little refills. Extremely cheap. I think this is around $5.99. Simply comes out, it's got a nice and secure little tab there. It's just like a tissue box really, comes out nice and easily. As you see, it's pulling out with very much a lot of ease. You can just push it back down again later on if you take too much out. But yeah, you can refill these tubes very easily, nice and cheap and effective though. You get 10 meters in these little pouches. nice and easy. It goes very ergonomically into your tackle box, so just slot it in somewhere. Doesn't take up a lot of room. Doesn't take up a lot of room at all, and it's just perfect for one of those need-to-know bases if you're running out of PVA and you got it. But once again, onto these solid bags as well from Carp. I got 50 of these ones. They're extremely large bags, you may be saying to yourselves right now, but I don't know if you see the texture at all on them. It's sort of like a crisscross sort of hatch, and these break down extremely fastly. I've got a bit of a tag here which I cut off earlier on. If I put this into my finger, like so, see that there, and then lick it a bit, instantly straight through penetrated, so that will dissolve within seconds as soon as it hits the lake bed and it infuses with the water. So a brilliant PVA, dissolves within seconds. You get, once again, money for value with the PVA bags. You couldn't ask for anything more from that company. You get separate little pouches, so you get 10 within each little bag. So altogether with that one there, you get 5 bags. But absolutely, guys, get on the carp craze, get on the B&M baits as well. So today as well, on that B&M baits front, I'm using the red squid and tangerine dumbbells, which I've got over here. These little fellas, show you one of them. They're an extremely potent bait. They're nice and small though, so they're very subtle for the fish not to detect them. And also the way that the fish will suck in a dumbbell, it's a more difficult bait for them to eject, and it's just a bit of a change really from the normal bait that goes in there. You get a lot of round baits, so it's a bit of a change to what the fish normally gets. I'm going to be trickling a lot of that in over the coming months, just to get the fish onto it. Yep. So let's hope, fingers crossed right now, one of these rods are going to go off. I've seen a fish jump once again on the spot, so hopefully any minute now I might be able to get another fish on the bank. Alright. Right, well a little while ago, just before I showed you guys a little shot of the helicopters, both the middle rod and the left hand rod started going mental. I was down in another swim talking to somebody else, and my dad called me down here. They were going quite crazy, so we brought them back in. Unfortunately there was nothing on the end, but that was on the chod rig and the B&M baits red squid and tangerine dumbbell with a piece of popcorn on it. So they're on the bait spot obviously right there. I'm going to get this back out there again. What I'm going to do this time, I'm putting one of these Carp Craze mesh bags out. So I just filled it up with FT pellet, exactly what I put in the solid bag, but just a quick and simply effective way of getting some bait out there. So yep, let's do this now, and hopefully you'll be able to bag another one of these bites. Alright. Alright there guys, just one more update really. 4:30 now, the time's definitely ticked on. Nothing much has been happening. Got a few more people on the lake now. There's quite a lot of anglers on the lake today, so you never know. Well, just put my bait out now, just leaving them really, leaving them for the night, going to see what happens. But fingers crossed still, might be able to get one out. There's definitely been a few signs of fish here and there, so it's definitely looking good. Just tied up a new rig a little while ago. I'll show you guys. See this one here? Using the Fox long shanks again in the size 8. Got a bit of using the Cortex once again. Just a simple, very, very simple rig. It's not very long at all, as you can probably see. It's around, what, 4 or 5 inches, maybe 3 inches. So yeah, good vary, nice and tight, because I think the fish in here, they do sus long rigs, so they know how to get rid of them easily. But this one now, I'm not going to be adding any shrink tubing, just bits of silicone on the shanks and the bottom. Simple blowback style. It's nice and supple, so it's a natural presentation for the carp. And yeah, we can might change the rig if you do get a pick up on one of the rods, but hopefully we'll see how things go then. All right. Okay, right, well it's just approaching 1 o'clock. It's pretty late right now. I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna head off to sleep in a little while. Had a few bleeps already. Right and rod's been quite active. Had a couple of bleeps now and again. Dropped back at one stage. Not too much of a violent one, so I didn't hit it. Don't know what's going on out there. That's on the long rig, on the basic flat pairing line. So there could be definitely something going on out there. The fish could be moving around. Well, we'll see how things are. This wind is picking up now and again. It's quite a blustery old storm, to be fair about it. But as I said, we'll persevere, and you never know. It could be a fish on the bank for tonight. Well, we'll see how things go then. But, for now, like I said earlier on, fingers crossed. And we'll wait to see what happens. Right. Okay, well, totally unsure what the time is right now. Got left-hand rod on the chod rig. Yeah, BM baits, tangerine, and butric acid pop-up. So I have to go screaming off. I've got this fine old lump here. £20, gorgeous mirror. And by heck did he put up a fight. I did think at first it'd be a bit smaller, but I've got the scales on him, and there we go. Fabulous stuff, eh? Blinding fish. Well chuffed with this one. I'm going to get a few photos I think now, and I'll slip him back. At the same time as well, I forgot to mention, the middle rod decided to go after I got this one in. So I decided to go and call Dad, go and get the other landing net, but unfortunately a bit too late and lost him. But oh well, at least we've got one in the net. What a cracker, eh? Brilliant stuff. Right, well, just for the record, I can tell you guys that that fish was caught at 2:10. But this was the other rod that went off. This was a middle rod, simple blowback rig. This was a short rig this time, so obviously they do prefer, they seem to get nailed more on the short rigs than the long rigs. So I'm going to get this one back out there again. You can see the silicone's gone up, so that's a definite indication that we've had a bit of a bite on it. So yep, get another little bag out there, solid bag, nice and easy, on the spot. Right. Alright guys, well it's just approaching 6:30 now. I'm going to start packing up soon, so just slowly but surely putting things away. It's been a good session all in all. £20 mirror. I'll show you guys a picture of it as well, just in case you didn't see it properly in the camera. But yeah, well happy with that fish. Pretty tired right now. I had all night in the chair, so it's a bit uncomfortable just sitting in the chair, it's just knackering anyway. But yeah, got another episode coming up soon, guys, so keep an eye out for that on there. Up to a place called the Water Park in New Forest, which is with Stuart. That's next weekend, so that should be a very, very good session, hopefully. See how things go on that one. But cheers for watching, guys, and of course check out the BM Baits website. Anything you buy off there, obviously you will not regret buying. It's money for value. Once again as well, Carp Craze, Trio range, another brilliant product. And of course, Carp Craze solid bags. Both products, I would never leave home without. You know, they're vital for the armoury. You never know what sort of situation you could be fishing in. That's why with the sort of solid bags, they're so versatile. So no matter where you're casting with a solid bag, over what it is, weed, silt, clay, gravel, it'll always give a good presentation 9 times out of 10. You may get the odd chance where it's just either too weedy or very, very boggy, where it's just not going to work. But most of the time you always get a brilliant presentation, especially with the quick reaction time from the PVA itself, from Carp Craze. So, yep, cheers for watching then, and take care, guys. Alright.